Hey, yo, peace to the gods, peace to the earth, to the man, the king of truth. King Truth is Allah, coming to you on this, coming to you on this equality day of April. Peace. I guess somebody want me to do this. Today, my mother's birthday. So shout out to my mother I don't talk to. It's okay. I ain't mad at you. Happy birthday. Equality. How do I see equality? See, the things with the lessons is, the definition's gonna stay the same. The terminology gonna stay the same, but you're supposed to, as you grow and learn and live and become enlightened, like see things different, see things from a better perspective. You should be able to add on, right, to equality. You don't want to be saying the same thing over and over again. That's what I'm saying. So peace. But so like, the definition of equality, which is number 6 in our supreme mathematics, is dealing with all things equal. So all things equal. So that means supreme equality, true equality is understanding. If I am a guide, a teacher, enlightener, instructor of knowledge of self, of supreme mathematics, supreme alphabet, and I teach, that the black man is, and that I teach knowledge of self, and through my teaching of knowledge of self, you're gonna, you should come to the understanding that the black man is gone through scientific information. But if I teach, if I teach a co-ed class, men and women, boys and girls, women should come to the same understanding that they are God as well, that the black woman is God. So if you teaching right, if you're not being gender dominant, if you're not keeping things or teaching so the black man can understand, and then teaching a different way to women, then you're not doing your duty right, properly. So understanding equality, real equality, supreme equality, is me teaching, having a skill to teach men and women, boys and girls, that the black man is God and the black woman is God. That the black woman is God and the black man is God. See, the proper knowledge of a woman, as she gets enlightened and get the proper knowledge of herself, she should really feel like she is God, not goddess, but God. You understand? She'd be showing some humbleness, some modesty, and not arguing with the black man about who is God. You see what I'm saying? She would come to the understanding that, that the black man and black woman is God, and through a peaceful coexisting union, they can create another human being, which is the whole concept of God, creation. So in the nation of God's earth, like, we strive to through creation, right? So You know, that's how I see equality. See what I'm saying? So I lost my train of thought. You know, I do that, right? When I get on here, I get to talk. I think I'm not round. Just, but yeah, man. So, but I just wanted to address something real quick. I want to talk about Jay-Z, man. I guess, you know, man. I don't know the dude, but the dude, somebody trying to play him, I guess, right? And they want me to respond. Once again, Sean Carter, aka Jay-Z, aka Jehovah, Gay-Z, and I didn't name him Gay-Z. I think Nas named him Gay-Z, or Tupac named him, called him Gay-Z, right? But you know, he likes to play devil. You know, you know, in my opinion, you know, I believe he is upset or disappointed that he can't get the knowledge, right? And so you know, he's not a nation of gods of earth representative. You know, he's not a, you know, he don't have the knowledge of himself. He don't have the proper knowledge of himself. He don't knowledge 120, right? And so I think he's kind of embarrassed and disappointed that he, you know, he's not referred to as a nation of gods of earth, you know, representative. So you can't listen to him. You know, it's like in trucking, you know, we used to use CBs, right? And, you know, still do. But and so they used to say, you know, you got your ears on. That means if you riding with your CB on channel 19, you know, you got your ears on. Somebody trying to talk to you. You know, somebody with another CB is trying to talk to you, right? They trying to tell you something. They trying to ask you something, or, you know, tell you something, right? And so, you know, as a nation of God's earth representative, you know, we supposed to not be deaf, dumb, and blind. So we supposed to listen, see, and understand. We supposed to listen, see, know, and understand. Right? We, you know, as a 5%er, we are supposed to see, hear, and know and understand. We supposed to know, understand. We supposed to see with both our eyes and our third eye with intuition, and we supposed to hear. You understand? We supposed to hear, you know, from far away to up close. We supposed to hear. So, you know, 5%, which are 85%ers, are referred to as deaf, not being able to hear, dumb, with no knowledge, and blind. They you know, they don't see, right? So you know, Jay-Z has been saying things like, I don't know what I'm talking about. You know, 5%ers or Nation of Gods of Earth members and representatives don't reside outside of New York. You know, I've said on numerous occasions that you know, 5%ers are all over the world. Canada, Texas, California, Detroit, New Jersey, Georgia, Virginia, Maryland. So, you know, 5%ers are all over the world. Brazil, Africa, London. 5%ers are all over the world in real life. And so if you listen to Jay-Z as he want to talk in the atmosphere and be heard, he is being devil. He is undermining me personally. So I take it personally when a 5th grade dropout tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. See what I'm saying? He don't know what he's talking about. So I say, okay, that's cool. But I told him a long time ago, to correct me, you're gonna have to get the knowledge, then show and prove that you got the knowledge. So my thing is, if you disagree with me, you gotta go public now. You have to go public if you disagree with me and show and prove that I'm wrong. See what I'm saying? You got to go public and show and prove that I'm wrong. But I come to learn, these dudes is fake. Him, Will Smith, I just learned Will Smith is a 10th grade dropout. He didn't graduate Overbrook. I say, why would you name your company, your movie company, after the high school you didn't graduate from? But I heard this. He could. It's gonna be some stuff come out. He's a 10th grade dropout, and so it's my observation, my opinion that I can't teach dropout. I can't teach a elementary school dropout, 5th, 6th. I can't teach a high school dropout that didn't get a GED. Now you can have a GED. Like I said, my requirements to build with me is you got to have a GED, or if you don't have a GED of college, you have to have knowledge of self already. You see, and then we can build. But if you not even a newborn, you still thinking about it, you scared to talk about it, go public about it, you can't contact nobody in real life, then you ain't, you're not ready for the knowledge. So you'll be wasting my time, you understand? And so we reserve the right to teach we wanted to. You could be a college grad, you can be a high school grad, but if you ain't done the research on it, if you don't have questions in advance that you can't answer, or not sure, then I and others that teach reserve the right to teach who we want to teach. And it ain't being funny or trying to withhold knowledge. It's just that through experience, we learn we can't teach everybody, because everybody, relates different to, different people. So it ain't personal, you just, in that teacher's opinion, not ready or not suitable to learn from that teacher. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, man, if Jay-Z, if he want to address me about anything, he could go public. You see what I'm saying? We in the day and age of smartphones and social media, all these, apps that you can make videos and upload. You don't have to go live. You can record a video, watch it, sit on it, think about it, edit it, record another one, wait, think about it, edit it, and then put it out. But if somebody like Jay-Z or Will Smith want to address me, they could, they can address me public. You see, everything I've said about them, I've said public, and I'm standing behind what I say about them and other people. So man, they must not have too much of a problem if they can go public. If they can dish it out and I can take it, then when I dish it out for real publicly, they should be able to take it and respond like I'm dishing it out. So, man, that's all I'm saying, man. Don't listen to that brother. That brother, 5th grade dropout. He won't make a statement about, his rape case. My thing, I stand behind what I say. You know what I'm saying? So, he won't make a statement in regards to, nation gods of earth. Make a public statement. The dude 57, 56, and you can't talk for real to the people, but seeking respect? I don't think so. They seeking their respect that's not there. You see what I'm saying? So, peace to the gods, peace to the earths, peace to all the righteous families on the planet Earth. My name is King Truth is Allah, and I'm out. Peace.